Double weapon XP is live in Cold War, and thanks to multiple routes of progression, Zombies is an incredibly easy and accessible way to make fast progress even if you're starting from zero. If you're new to the game and want to get quick ranks on the meta weapons available for use, or if you're aiming to grind for Dark Ether or Dark Matter, this is an effective guide to make the most of your double XP grind. So first up, this is going to be using Firebase Z primarily, and although you could technically pull this off on D Machine, Firebase Z is just entirely easier. The general setup for this entire strategy is this. You do challenges during the first handful of rounds and get up to a legendary reward, then proceed to do the map as normal until the power is on, do the Rabbit Easter egg, and get free Juggernaut and a free weapon, and then run the map until round 35. The reasoning behind this setup is that you will always have a second weapon to pick up and grind out when you finish grinding the first, and it'll already be pre-built to epic rarity and at least pack a punch 1 depending on if you pull it from the legendary reward or not. The reason for rounds 31 to 36, or just beyond 30 in general, is because you will get to or near level 30 in a run to about that point. If you'd like to proceed beyond that point you may, but 35 is about the point you finish at least one weapon. Your goal each game varies on where you're at. If you start with a level 1 weapon, your end goal is level 30. 30 is the level where you unlock most or all of the camo challenges for the weapons, and is effectively the middle or end of the road for all the classes. If the weapon you're looking at is a pistol, launcher, shotgun, or melee tool, 30 gets you to the final set of camo challenges. If it's an AR, LMG, SMG, or tactical rifle, 30 is the halfway mark and gets you most of the attachments you're going to be looking for. End of the road for those weapons, by the way, that are not 30 is 50. Speaking of attachments, let's talk about class setup briefly. Attachment setups are mostly personal preference, but you should be running a flashlight no matter what for extra scrap drops. Additionally, you want Tier 3 Ring of Fire or Aether Shroud in your class alongside that. Aether Shroud is useful if you get stuck and need an escape, or if you don't have Ring of Fire unlocked, and Ring of Fire Tier 3 pulls ammo from reserves instead of your magazine, which makes it easier to deal with elites and mobs. Ring of Fire also makes launchers much more bearable to use, since you don't have to reload as much since you fire directly from reserves. Ring of Fire also makes the wave defense rounds much more manageable, so if you have access to Ring of Fire and don't have it leveled, make sure you do that ASAP. So, too long didn't read, or TLDR. Attachment setup, Ring of Fire, Power Challenge and Easter eggs, weapon level 30, reset, and run again. Once you have all weapons to 30, you can double back and get your SMGs and rifles up to 50, and have all of your camo challenges at the ready. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all around.